Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. My name is Greg. Hello. Nice to see you. I am going to be your trusted internet hair pilot tonight on this Whisperjet Wednesday episode. If you're not familiar with the Whisperjet, look it up. Get familiar with it. If you're into flight simming, you should know what the Whisperjet is. It is the Avro BAe 146. Every once in a while, you'll see one of those still flying around in real life. Usually, it's somewhere in India, I believe, or in the Middle East, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Anyways, so we're sitting here at Philadelphia. I looked it up online. Looked like old East Coast routes used to go from Philadelphia to Bradley. So we are sitting here in our one-of-a-kind USAir. Why the fuck are our lights on? What in the fuck? Somebody's getting fired. We gotta have, excuse me, Mr. USAir. Maybe this is why your company went out of business. Y'all just couldn't keep up with the... you went through too many landing lights, and that screwed your company. Yep. Oh man, look at that. We had to order 1 million landing lights for 20 planes. Now we're bankrupt. Thanks, guys. But yeah, we are here. We're not queer. We got Abby's Aircraft Catering doing a wonderful job giving the pilot and the first officer a heart attack. Okay, yep, that's close enough. Yeah, don't you get any closer. All right, let's get into this airplane before we see some more bad juju stuff. Let me turn the sound on for this mug. Now, I'm gonna try to use GSX on this, so we'll see. We'll be seeing how that goes. GSX, I have a love-hate relationship with that, with GSX. All right, I am going to turn off the music because I got them on the same virtual cables. So let's turn music off for now. Man, I almost didn't stream tonight. I was watching the new June the King documentary on the quartering. Woo, boy. What a fat cuck he is, Jeremy Hambley, man. What an idiot. He had the world in his hands, but it just wasn't enough for him. Now everybody knows about the Jewish bull that he's got, man. I didn't know Jewish guys would be the cucker. I guess it's the way to the cucker. The cuck-e would be like Jeremy, but I didn't know that they like Jewish people do that shit. I had no clue. All right, I want to see if my settings are still the same. Let's see here. Do we have? Yeah, see, it didn't. Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, we'll put the aerials on. And we're going to be using modern navigation. Okay, before I do anything, let me get the flight pulled into our tablet. Because we can. I'm not really going to use it, but I do like looking at the Lido charts. It's good to practice when I have the opportunity. Well, I came very close to doing this in X-Plane tonight, because I have this plane for X-Plane as well. Maybe next week we'll do it in X-Plane. And I'm very curious of one thing. Let me see if this checklist actually pulled in here. Ooh, communications. No, how did that happen? Oh, maybe I need to turn on SayIntentions. Hang on a second. Yep, that is true. I do not have SayIntentions up. Right, say. I put in here USAir and the flight, so that should come in properly. You know what? I'll just share my screen right now real quick so I can show you what I'm getting ready to look at. So we have Cactus. What? Cactus. Where the fuck did Cactus come from? Hang on a second here. Okay, so we have the BAe 146. Okay, we should have... Yep, Max, Daniel, and then the PA system. Okay, let's go back here and... Yeah, why is it not saving? Is there a save button? I'm just not... That is really weird. Like, I don't see why it's not... It usually always saves. Well, I shouldn't say usually. It always saves. If enabled, the tail number entered in your app setting will automatically synchronize your... Alright, we'll turn that off for now. Yeah, this should stay here. Oh, it's on... Okay, hang on a second. Now I got it. Now we should be okay. It's here, cabin control, and... Okay, let's reload our flight with SayIntentions here. Let's see if this works. Oh, you fuck. We almost have the combination unlocked. All right, aircraft call sign. All right, G just has to be coming from the tail number. Where is G just coming from? Because I don't remember typing in G just anywhere. Okay, disable autosync. Let's see here. Copilot. Yeah, see? Fuck you. You need to save, bitch. Okay, aircraft settings, intercom. Yeah, I know. Okay, so that should be okay now. And then under settings, force the Whisperjet. Call sign. We have USAir. Okay, this should work now. Let's try. If it don't work this time, I might just say screw it tonight. We might just not use SayIntentions. All right, new flight. Yeah, where is it coming up with G just from? Oh, I know where it's coming from. I know it's coming. I'm actually kind of okay that we're having this issue because I know I'm not the only person that's gone through this with this. So let's see here. So under settings. Okay, Whisperjet. Now I know G just is coming from SimBrief. I want to see if I can turn off SimBrief. Which I thought I did turn that off because if I'm forcing it and I'm not doing that and I disabled the auto... Alright, tell you what, let me go into SimBrief and rebuild the flight. Oops. Edit flight. Yeah, see, there's G just right here. Alright, I bet you it'll work now. I'm not worried about pulling it back into anywhere else except for right here. Yep, there we go, AWE. Okay. I know that's not what they're going to call us. I just wanted to see if I can get that to change. Let me just check my comms real quick. Okay, so we have microphone, default audio input. Testes, testes, 126. Testes, testes, 126. Okay, that works. So first comm is X. We should have V, B. Then we're gonna do so 50. Let's get rid of PT3, and PT3 is now gonna be N. Okay. All right, so that is all good. Let me turn off display capture. Let's get the airplane sound on. Is the oh, the airplane sound is on. We just haven't gone anywhere. All right, first thing we're gonna do is get ground power connected. Make sure GSX is working. What? You're too late for your scheduled departure. Try another time. All right, well, let's go back into SimBrief. I thought I updated this to 3.97. All right, let's go into SimBrief and update this. Edit. Currently, I made it like 7 in the morning, so let's say Wednesday at, there's like a 4-hour difference. Okay, generate. Let's see if this works now. Okay, there we go. So now let's go ahead and click on fuel. We are going to GSX. Refueling complete. All right, tell you what, let's pull in our flight plan first. Okay, that's in. We should have. Okay, we're in pounds. We do have GSX chosen, so that's good. See, I don't think that's GSX. All right, well, I don't know if they're doing it or not. GSX, I have them chosen, but it doesn't look like they're actually doing it, so fuck it. All right, who's my co-pilot again? I forget their name, but I'm going to see if I can... All right, let's run through the before start checklist.
I couldn't find any checklist for this aircraft. You can create your own using the checklist tuner in the pilot portal.
Man, you know what? Fuck you. Let me show you something. Why is that popping up? Hang on a second. I'm going to have to fix that. I did make it. What the fuck? Hang on. We may have to... We're going to have to pause this for a second. I also need to fix this one setting here. I don't know if it's the alternate button or if it's... Might just be the D button. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay, let me... Oh, I don't have an empty screen open. Okay, let me open up. Here, I'll show you guys checklist tuner also. Pilot portal. Let's go down here to check. I did plug in the BAe 146, by the way. Just so you guys know, say intentions. I did plug this in. Let me show you. Checklist editor. What happened to it? I did choose it. It was right here. I even activated it. And I saved it. Yeah, it's weird. I know I activated it. All right, we also have checklist here as well. I want to try to get him to do this checklist with me, though. Let me get the tablet up. Let's make this a little smaller. That is interesting. I wonder why it's not working. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it is working now. Let me open up their actual app. Yeah, that is very strange. I wonder why it's not, Alright, fuck it. It is what it is. Alright, let's stop fucking around. So we have weather radar off, and tilt needs to go 15. That looks good. Check gear, lever down. That all looks good. All right, let's get our battery and outside power on. Make sure the batteries are juiced. Okay. Let's get nav int on. Let's get all our master switches on. Anti-skid on. Bus ties auto, arm. Standby inverter, standby generator. Generator's off. Okay, that all looks fine. That all is fine. Alright, let's turn it up a little bit. turned up a little bit. Test our oxygen. Turn our oxygen on. Turn on console. Aft console. No lights. Alright, refueling's complete. Let's get passengers loaded. Alright, waiting for GSX boarding. Alright, that works for me. Okay, that works. Let's get our flight plan pulled in. KPHL. Okay. It shows me all I need to see there. Let's go to flight plan. Fetch. Alright, we have PHL. We have KBDL. Okay. We have our departure. We're just going to plug in what we know we have now. It's runway 27 left. Okay, we have ditch, DITCH. Then we have Luigi. And we have Anna, H, AH. But you know what? If GSX is not going to make any noises, I might as well just play music like I usually do. Turn GSX off. Music back on. I don't even hear anything like at all loading. Let me see this here. Yeah, waiting for GSX boarding, but GSX is not doing anything. Oh, you know what? Tell you what, let me No, I'm not gonna restart. I was gonna restart. Alright, so select from that, and we are oh, look at this. Connect that's pretty dope, dude. Oh, very cool. That is interesting. I'd never had to do that with GSX before. That's pretty damn cool. Very cool. All right, well, let's continue putting our flight plan in. All right, after Hannah, we have JFK. And we have Q450. To DPK. Execute. And we have our arrival. DPK. DPK and runway 24. Type. Secure our legs. Let's get rid of any discontinuities. There's definitely going to be one at the very end. Oh yeah, okay, we just fixed that. It seems like a very short... Yeah, there's runway 24. It just seems like a very short trip. It's alright. Flight plan. Arrival data. I thought there was something you could do for fuel and all that in here. I guess there's no performance. I could have sworn they used to have that. Maybe it's in the RAV. The RJ. Alright, let's get our radios and shit on. We get our ATIS, turn on the APU. Alright, let's see what ATIS is. 133.4.
.500, broken at 11,000. Temperature 21, dew point 15. Altimeter 2977. Density altitude 900 feet. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima. Philadelphia International Airport, information Lima. 2354 Zulu. Arriving runways 26, 27 right, 17. Departing runways 27 left, 17. Wind 220 at 10. Visibility 10. Few at 3500. Broken at 8500. Broken at 11,000. Temperature 21, dew point 15. Altimeter 2977. Density altitude 900 feet. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima. Philadelphia International Airport, information Lima.
Oh, look at this. Do I have to move up a little bit? Let's see if we can load up finally. You know what? Let me just try something here. Let's just restart real quick. We'll choose GSX right from the beginning this time. See if that fixes it. If not, it is what it is. We'll just forego GSX. GPU. Oh, I know why that happened now. You sneaky bitch. That's why we kept on going into slew mode. My shortcut for GSX is almost the exact same command. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see here. Choose from map. Okay, 5B. US Airways. Okay, estimated time of arrival is fine. Let's import this. Start refueling. Okay, that's refueling. Now let's get everything turned back on. Nav. Yaw dampener, autopilot, avionics, anti-skid. Those are all on. Panel. Let's get left inner pump on. Alien shed lights on. Arm those. Get our APU fired up. APU is available. APU generator. Let's make sure the APU is getting
American 2980, flight level 240. American 2980, radar contact.
Okay, that's all good. Let's get our flight plan put back in again. KBDL. That's it. It's only 170 miles. I thought it was longer than that. Bitch. BG. Anna. JK.
Washington Center, Brickyard 4754, 18,000.
Brickyard 4754, radar contact.
Q. I didn't think I had any of the comms on. Why am I listening to comms? Say intentions if I don't have any of the comms turned on inside the airplane, huh? Huh? You want to answer that? That's a good question, say intentions. I think I know why, but because I didn't click on new flight and we're still on 133.4, which is ATIS. That's just a bad guess, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Philadelphia approach on 123.8, Alpine Air 4105.
Yeah, let's see. Arrival. Okay. Executive. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Refueling. Okay. Camera switch.
Oh 06, 27 right, 17. Departing runways 27 left, 17. Wind 220 at 10. Visibility 10. Few at 3500, broken at 8500, broken at 11, 1000. Temperature 21, dew point 15. Altimeter 2977. Density altitude 900 feet. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima. Philadelphia International Airport, information Lima. 2354 Zulu.
Whisperjet 3369 are requesting IFR clearance to Bradley. We have information fuck is
Stand
going
by,
on
you're
here?
number 1.
Oh, it's on test.
USAir 369er cleared to Bradley. Radar vectors ditch, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 23010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.75, squawk 1431.
Radar vectors ditched, then is followed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure. Departure 119.75, squawk 1431. Whisperjet 339er.
USAir 369er, read back correct.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what our active runway is. Let me tune back to... Tune back?
Tour 21, dew point 15.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of America West and the entire crew, welcome aboard Flight 3369, departing from Philadelphia International Airport and heading to Bradley International Airport. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to
27
your
left is
boarding
departing.
passes, stowing your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
1431. Alright, let's see if they actually come through.
American 3182, contact Philadelphia departure on 123.8. 123.8 for American 3182.
Yeah, you know what? Let's
Good
just
day.
cancel this.
Philadelphia departure, American 3182, 1000. American 3182, radar contact.
Cancel GSX. There we go.
American 3182, contact Washington Center on 133.9er.
Okay. Plus times, that's all good. Times 4, APU generator, that's all good. APU is on. 3 green for landing. Has overhead enunciators, ground test. Okay, that's all fine. Oh yeah, pressure. What are we going up to as far as? I think we're going to 23. Let's set this. Hydraulics. Okay, we gotta test those. Alright, we have yellow brake pressure is good. That's on yellow. On DC pump. Oh yeah, we gotta put on these spoilers. On yellow. Brake pans on auto. DC pumps on PTU. Pressure, no pressure for the green brakes. Good. Oxygen is on. Safety checks complete. Briefing. Thrust levers. Let's make sure they move. Hey, we gotta put a departure. 27 left. We don't really have to put it over. We're going to. Alright, that's all done. Let's make sure this is all connected. Connected. Let's get our thrust here. So we're going to do flaps 18. We have that's good.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Alright, let's remove the chocks, get clearance for pushback. Chocks are going. Whisperjet 369 requesting push and engine start. Whisperjet 369er requesting push and engine start. What's going on here? Oh, here we go. It's saying it. I wonder why it's so low. Weird. Very strange. 'Cause it's telling me, like, if I look at the history, it's saying push approved tail north. Very weird. All right, well, let's connect. And if the tail needs to go north, that would be that way. All right, so start, hydraulics off, ice detect on. Good. Altimeters, that's good. Phones off, beacons on, PAX and APU air off. So beacons on, PAX, APU air off. Anti-ice on. I think all the fuel pumps got to go on. Get fuel pumps and then starter power normal. So fuel pumps. Starter one. I think it's 4-3. I think it's 4-3-2-1 if I remember. Go. I gotta take a parking. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, Scalebait?
United 6508, ready to taxi.
No, I'm not off. I just I just decided that I just felt like streaming tonight, and last night, and the night before.
Runway 17 taxi.
I don't typically mind doing it when I have when I can use my Xbox controller. It's when I have to like get the whole setup going. Sometimes, to me, that makes me feel like it's a lot of work. So I don't know if we're gonna do this whole flight, but it's still pretty early. There's a good chance I'll take off tomorrow night, but you know, I said that yesterday too, and I wound up. And I got some bad news at work today, so I wanted to fly a little bit. Nothing like life-threatening, but like I didn't realize how much my back is against the wall because of my appendix. So over the last year, my appendix. I'm not going to get into reasons why. I just, you know, I'm one of their best salespeople though, so that's the only thing that's really saved me so far is that when I'm there, like I'm like fire. But I have a calendar I'm printing out tonight. I have to go like 142 days without missing like any unscheduled time. If I miss more than 4 hours of unscheduled time off, that's it for me at that company, which would suck because I really like this job. So yeah, it sucks. It sucks, man. It's partly my own doing. Some of it's my own doing. Some of it's just shit that happens. Like I missed some time this year because I had no heat in the house during the coldest. Oh man, Spirit Airlines. I should get a job with Spirit Airlines. I heard they're hiring. Yeah, man, I might get a job with Spirit. That'd be dope as hell. I'd be the only one at the airport working for Spirit. That's crazy that Spirit Airlines is gone, man. You know how many marriages that's gonna save? You know how many marriages are gonna stay alive because Spirit Airlines is not because they're not in business anymore? All right, rudder valve, brake pads, all that's good. Let's move up, bitch. All right, engines are on. We should be able to turn off all that shit. Start power normal, anti-ice off, brake pads auto. We also put the generators on. Okay, let's turn. Put all the hydraulics on. Let's turn the generators on. Make sure we're getting juice to the generators. Okay. Let's see what else we have to do. I think we have to turn the packs and shit on. Transponder, okay, packs and cabin air. Let's turn that back on. Turn anti-ice on. Alright, let's go next. That all looks good. Nav age, radar, TMS. What's up, Chase? Alright, power. Takeoff. Ice protection. What? Why is ice protection coming on? Alright, let's turn you on. Okay, there we go. Now it's off. And flight recorder will stay on, and then so the parking brake. Okay. Let's put our flaps down for takeoff. Let's test our configuration. Probably because of the parking brake.
Ground FedEx 1726, taxi to the gate.
Yep, that did it.
Kilo 4, Kilo Zulu Juliet, FedEx 1726.
Well, actually, let's try that one last time now that it's not eating there. Okay. Very good. So that did fix it.
Runway 17, United
Let's go
65
ahead
away.
and get clearance for taxi. Whisperjet 369 requesting taxi clearance to runway 27 left. Okay, engine air on, APU air off, tax on, and then during climb, PTU's got to come off.
Clear 369er, runway 27 left, taxi by November, hold short of runway 9er left, and Sierra 1.
Taxi 27 left via November, hold short runway 9 left, Sierra 1, Whisper 369. Alright, so we have November, and then Sierra. Okay, so we're just really going straight. This is always like my favorite airplane because it's like when the speed brakes come on, it's like butt cheeks opening up. Let me see what I have saved for my spoilers real quick. Sorry, I don't mean to do this. Okay, so it's the ew, that's a gross command there. Alright, what do I think I have it? Oh, you know what? I already have it on my controller, I think. Yeah, there we go. Look at that butt cheek, the butt cheeks clapping. Yeah, yeah. Everybody's favorite part of the airplane is his butt cheeks. Maybe it's these headphones that I'm using, man. I can't. It's like.
Cross runway 9er left, then continue taxi via Sierra 1.
Cross runway or left, then continue Sierra 1, Whisper 369er. Like, I can barely hear any of the airplane. I know it's called a Whisperjet, but still. I got strobe lights. Let's put those on since we're crossing the runway.
Approaching runway 9 left.
Alright, taxi lights off.
Approaching runway 9
Will you handle the comms
left.
for takeoff, please?
Sure thing, Greg. I'll handle the comms for takeoff.
Thank you. Be a good co-pilot, buddy.
American 8439 ready to taxi.
American 8439, runway 17 taxi via Juliet Echo 2 Echo Echo 1.
Cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
Echo 2, Echo 1, American 8439.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
American 8439, give way to the company operator C9er.
We'll give way to the company and
Wrong way. Yeah, we talked about that a long time ago on here with when Chicago and some of the other old regulars. Oh wow, we really overshot that runway. Golly, what's up with that map? All right, let's go back and get it. Yeah, I think that would be kind of fun. Having somebody be a co-pilot or having somebody as a flight engineer operating stuff in the back. I think that would be pretty fun. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, I think that would be fun. There's our runway. That's crazy that map had us go all the way down there. That's fun. We need to check in with the tower. I wonder if our co-pilot can tune the tower frequency. Are you able to tune to the tower frequency?
I can't tune the frequency for you, Greg. You'll need to switch to tower on 135.1 yourself.
Gotti, if you knew what it was, you could have fucking done it.
Approaching runway 27 left.
Whisperjet 369er holding short, runway 27 left, ready for departure.
USAir 3369er, Philadelphia Tower, runway
USAir.
27 left, winds 220 at 10. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 left, winds 220 at 10, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff, USAir 3369er.
All right, let's get ready to go, baby.
Southwest 8265, established on the ILS runway 26.
Toga. Toga.
TMS sets takeoff.
Toga. Toga.
Power set.
Toga.
Speed alive, both sides.
Thank you, little British man. 80
80
knots.
knots, cross-checked.
Knots. V1.
Rotate. V2. Positive rate to climb, gear up.
Contacting departure, USAir 3369er.
Okay, engineer on.
Philadelphia departure, USAir 3369er. Good morning, climbing through 1000.
Tax off. Oh no, it's 8 UAir off.
USAir 3369er, Philadelphia.
Yep, APU errors on.
Maintain
Thanks for
16,000,
saving that.
turn left heading 100, vectors to ditch, then on course.
100 vectors.
Climb and maintain 16,000, turning left heading 100 for vectors to ditch, then on course. USAir 3369er.
VFTO, safe height speed, select flaps.
Flaps are up now. Let's turn the autopilot on. Go into heading mode. And let's go into BS mode.
USAir 369er, direct ditch, then as filed, please.
Direct ditch, then as filed. USAir 3369er.
Gain a little speed. Okay, after takeoff. Okay, TMS. Oh yeah, TMS. MCT. Let's angle down a little bit so we can get a little more speed.
USAir 369er, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, USAir 3369er.
Contact Philadelphia departure on 123.8. 123.8, you keep on 7314.
Climb 250 for climb. Oh shit. Alright, let's 250 for below, long range 250. Okay, we're good there. Let's do IAS mode. And let's put this up so we can put a radar. Yeah, we're going up on 10,000 feet.
Dear guests, welcome aboard America West, flight 3369.
Okay, after takeoff, gear, TMS, APU, air, off,
Electronic device is
climb,
now
ACU,
in flight.
okay, AC
Cabin
pump
service
off,
will
and
begin
ETU
shortly.
off.
Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
And brakes.
Departure on 123.8, a Blue Streak 5760.
Brake fans off, APU stop. And lights. We got 8 miles till ditch. Pretty sure we got live weather turned on. How did that happen? I know I had live weather turned on. It won't activate the LNAV after you. Oh, we need to probably activate it. That's weird. Oh, the BS mode.
USAir 369er, contact New York Center on 133.5.
Contacting New York Center on 133.5. USAir 3369er. New York Center, USAir 3369er. Good morning, 17,000 for flight level 230.
USAir 3369er, New York Center, good morning.
Quick little flight. Hopefully, we'll be done here pretty soon. A great little airplane. I think this would have been a really fun airplane to fly in my life. Once we get up to altitude, let's take a look here. Cruise. So we have a short range cruise engine. The maximum is 840 centigrade. Target. I think maybe when we put on target, maybe that will change. See, target right here is 820. I think when we get a target, that will change. sync.
New York Center, Brickyard 5698, flight level 230.
Max is 840, like I said, so cruise. Alright, nothing in cruise. We just have to make sure we don't fall out of the sky.
We are now at cruising altitude, and the cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly. We invite you to enjoy our delicious pretzels and refreshing lemon lime apron. After the service, selected items from our shop will be available for your browsing. Thank you for flying with American West, and we hope you enjoy
What?
your
American
flight.
West? What the fuck are you talking about? Man, SayIntentions is really screwed up. It says USAir. And now they're saying America. Well, America West. Maybe this was. No, it wasn't called America West. United was called America West, I think, at some point. Not this one. Alright, we gotta dip down a little bit. Let's, yes. Let's just get down to 23,000 feet. I tell you, I've been watching Euphoria. I didn't really watch the first, like, 2 seasons of it. I checked out a couple of shows here and there. Really, I just checked out the parts where Sydney Sweeney was naked for the first 2 seasons. But man, I've been watching, like, I watched all 4 episodes so far of the new season. Yo, that dude, like, first of all, I don't believe half of this shit would ever happen in real life. These criminals are way too stupid. But, man, Nate got it. Oh, oh my god. He cut his toe off and shit. Crazy. Alright, our landing tonight, if we are landing on 24, we need to plug in the correct frequencies. The frequencies. Look at that. That's cool, man. Look how it's got the frequencies. That's pretty good. I like that. Speed is important. Look at that. Dude, look how cool that is. Got the ILS frequencies right here. Holy shit. That's some bombing ass stuff. I don't think I've ever seen that in this airplane. That is cool, man. Wow, look at that. That's cool as shit. Wow, that's dope. I like that. That's cool. So we have 111.1. I always do both sides identical in these airplanes, especially these older airplanes. Both sides together. ILS, we have 370 for decision altitude, 200 for barrow. So decision height is already at 200, so I guess we'll leave it there. Where exactly we are right now. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. We're passing by New York City. That's cool. Wow, we're actually pretty damn close to landing. I wonder how many flights these airplanes would fly every day. Is it like 7? You know, like how like CRJs right now and and the Embraers, they fly like 5 or 6 flights a day. Sometimes 7. I wonder if these airplanes flew that much too. That show's Shogun too, man. Shogun is some awesome stuff, man. If you haven't watched Shogun, you are missing out. I heard they're making a 2nd season, and that is very exciting. I don't think it's going to be as good as the 1st season, but that would be awesome if it is. Oh, we only have 31 miles left until we need to get down to 19,000 feet. I wonder if SayIntentions is going to send us here pretty soon. Yeah, 7 minutes to get to send us. Works for me. See what the metering METAR is. Turning towards DPK. Descent. ETU on. Pressurization set. Landing bugs set. Should be descending at any moment. let's see. We should have already been at 19,000 feet by now. Crossing DPK here in a minute. SayIntentions didn't want that to happen for us tonight, so going by their rules. I think I know why it didn't switch over. Oh, okay, I didn't see it. No, this is a regular GPS. Call out. Oh, here we go.
USAir 369er, cleared Deer Park. Deer Park transition into Bradley. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain 17,000 feet. Altimeter 2976.
Cleared Deer Park 3. Deer Park transition into Bradley. Descend and maintain 17,000 feet. Altimeter 2976. USAir 3369er.
Okay, descend. No, I'm not flying by VORs tonight. I do that often.
USAir 369er, cross mat at or above 17,000 feet.
But yeah, tonight we are doing GPS.
USAir 3369er.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and are now beginning our approach to Bradley International Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, fasten your seatbelts, and note that the use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, right.
USAir 369er, contact Boston Center on 125.
Wait a minute, are we supposed to be heading like straight down into the ocean? Or... I always get nervous when you're taking off and when it gets to the part where it pulls the engines back a little bit and like the engine, you can hear the engines winding back and like I just never feel like we're going fast enough.
USAir 3369er, Boston Center, good morning.
Always feel like we're not going fast enough. Alright, fuel panel. Set. Okay. Oh, landing data. Let's set up speed bugs for landing. Yeah, hearing those engines wind back is a good sound. I do like hearing, like when we're descending, I do like hearing how it sounds. I always try to sit like on the wing or like right near the engine if I can. That's right. That's like leaving out of Los Angeles too. Usually you're going out right over the ocean. Yeah, definitely San Diego. Anything goes wrong, you're shark food real quickly. He said at or above 17,000 feet for MAD, and we should be at 11,000 feet, but whatever you say goes, buddy.
369er, contact Bradley approach on 127.225.
Switching to Bradley approach on 127.225. Us there 3369er.
Alright, so on approach, we need to turn the APU back on.
Bradley approach, us there 3369er. Good morning, descending flight level 190.
When you're coming in for landing, that's where we put the AC pump back on. APU air on.
3369er, Bradley approach. Good morning, Bradley. Altimeter 2976. Expect the ILS runway 24 approach into Bradley.
Read back, altimeter 2976. Expecting ILS runway 24 approach. Us there 3369er.
Let's hold up here for a moment. So we have to cross MAD at 17,000 feet.
USAir 369er, descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Us there 3369er.
Alright, we are pulling up on minus 2,000 feet.
USAir 369er, descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Us there 3369er.
If you had us descend earlier, you wouldn't have to be switching our altitude so quickly.
USAir 369er, descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. USAir 3369er.
Feedback line to be switched on. Please return to the seat and fasten seatbelt.
We might need more space to get down to our altitude. I never set the altimeters. What is it? 2972. Yep, 972. traffic coming in. Nice detection.
Clear of conflict. Blue Streak 5403, contact New York departure on 120.8.
Why did our autopilot turn off?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Hartford. At this time, we
Bank
kindly
angle,
ask that
bank
you turn
angle.
off your electronic devices and stow them until we have arrived at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather at Bradley is clear, and we expect a smooth landing. Our assigned gate is Terminal A, Gate 25. Thank you for your cooperation and for flying with America Wests today.
Let's go into regular nav. We can turn off anti-icing. Let's see if they vector us.
Contact Bradley Tower on 120.3. Switching to Bradley Tower on 120.3. Raven Flight 2168. USAir 369er, turn right heading 075 vectors for the ILS runway 24 approach. Right heading 075 vectors for the ILS runway 24 approach. USAir 369er. Departure JetBlue 8557 2000 for 4000. JetBlue 8557, radar contact, climb and maintain 5000. 5000, JetBlue 8557.
So far, so good. No, I don't know if I've ever landed in this airport before. I know I've taken off from here before. I don't know if I've ever landed.
American 4554, contact Yankee departure on 127.225. 127.225 for American 4554. Moxie 1216, direct Surly, cleared for the ILS runway 24 approach, descend and maintain 2500 feet until established. 2500 cleared for the ILS 24 approach, Moxie 1216. Moxie 1216, contact Bradley Tower on 120.3. USAir 369er, turn left heading 030.
Left heading 030, USAir 3369er.
Descend, descend, descend.
If I don't hear you saying descend, maybe it is not actually happening. Maybe we can bypass the traffic by just not paying attention to it. Kind of like how the hobbits think that there's no evil.
6169, contact Oxford Tower on 118.47.
There's no evil outside of hobbits. You don't go looking for trouble, no trouble will come looking for you. Gaffer was wrong about that.
Yankee departure, UPS 5027, 1000. UPS 5027, radar contact.
Alright, what you doing, SayIntentions? Oh, there you go.
Clear of conflict.
Frontier Flight 8731,
Yeah,
direct Surly, cleared for the
It's
ILS
been a
runway
surveillance
24
week.
approach, descend and maintain 2500 feet until established.
Descending to 2500, cleared for the ILS 24
Traffic,
approach.
traffic.
Frontier Flight 8731.
Good speed 5546, contact Raider Tower on 119.6.
With the Raider Tower on
Clear of conflict.
That's good. I really hope they're not vectoring us up to that station here. Maybe they are.
USAir 369er, turn right heading 050.
right heading 050, USAir 3369er.
Still not having us descend yet. There's Bradley right there. There's our airport. Right-hand traffic today, it looks like. need to end this flight so I can watch June the King. It's called the Whisperjet. It's got very sensitive feelings. Sometimes it likes being called a baby 747. Just, be nice to it. There's no reason to call it names.
Delta 5349, radar contact, climb and maintain 11-1000. Up to 11-1000, Delta 5349.
Yeah, it's a cool little airplane. I like the RJ, Avro RJ, I think it's 85, and this plane, they're like almost identical. I'm surprised they're not having us descend again. That is so crazy. Because they're going to have us turn around here pretty soon. And we are way higher than the glide slope right now.
Radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Shit, somebody else is flying a retrojet. Piedmont hadn't been around since like the 80s, I think. Go and call it USAir 3369. Oh, call the bitch. Alright, well, we're off the map now. That's good. Pretty soon we'll be out in the Atlantic again. SayIntentions fucking us by not having us for send. I kind of want to say something to the tower about them forgetting about us. Excuse me, did you forget about us? Excuse me.
Southwest 1289, contact Bradley Tower on 120.3.
Give it like a minute, let's see what happens. Good day, we're not in Australia, buddy. We're America, buddy. Yeah, if I give it a minute, I'll be
369er, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Thank you.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. USAir 3369er.
United 2643, direct pain. Cleared for the RNAV Z runway 24 approach. Descend and maintain altitude 1600 feet until established. Down to 1600. Cleared for the RNAV Z24 approach. United 2643. USAir 369er, descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Turn right heading 155.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Right to heading 155. USAir 3369er.
USAir 369er, 13 miles from Surly. Turn right heading 215. Descend and maintain 2700 feet.
What in the fuck is going on with the heading thing? Did you see that thing spinning around? It was like, it was spinning around like that chick's head from The Exorcist.
2700 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 24 approach. USAir 3369er.
Let's tell the cabin crew to take their seats for landing. And then once we get lined up, we need to... Actually, we can probably put the APU back on now.
Cabin is secure.
Yeah, APU on. Brake fans auto.
Traffic. Traffic. Clear of conflict.
Departure November 10 Delta Delta 2000 for 4000.
Number 10 Delta Delta radar contact, VFR altitude.
10,000 November 10 Delta Delta.
Approach, and then landing, AC pump on, and then engine air off.
2500.
Altitude, hold.
JetBlue 1141 contact, Yankee departure on 127.225. 127.225 for JetBlue 1141, good day.
We should be capturing the localizer again any moment.
JetBlue 1141 radar contact.
Alright, let's go into localizer mode.
Localizer armed. Localizer captured.
Okay, localizer's captured.
23 direct pain, cleared for the RNAV-Z runway 24
Speed
approach.
jet
Descend and
below
maintain
205,
altitude 1600
select
feet until
flaps 18.
established. Altimeter 3003.
Down to 1600, cleared for the RNAV-Z24 approach, Mach 523.
Okay, flaps 18. As soon as the glide slope comes alive, we will...
Descend. Descend. Descend.
I'm so tired of this traffic going off like that.
Speed check below 205, select gear down.
Gotta put on AC pumps. Brake fans are on auto. Okay, glide slope is alive. Let's click on the glide slope.
Armed.
Descend. Descend. Descend.
Why is there a traffic just sitting there next to us? I don't see him.
Yankee departure November 497. Whiskey Yankee 1000.
Glide slope should be starting to move here in a moment. We were in the plane from last night, from motel to the end, we could just put in a minus 3% flight path. And that would take us down at 3%.
USAir 369er, contact Bradley Tower on 120.3.
I like when it has the VS slash
Switching to Bradley Tower on 120.3, USAir 3369er.
on the glare shield.
Bradley Tower, USAir 3369er. Good morning, established on the ILS runway 24 approach.
USAir 3369 at Bradley Tower, roger, continue approach.
Everything's looking good there. Once the glide slope captures,
Descend. 1 dot to go.
USAir 369er,
once the glide
after
slope
the
captures,
departing
we will
host,
do some
757,
flight
runway
slope
24, winds 310 at 12, gusting 21, cleared to land.
Established on the ILS.
Runway 24, cleared to land after the departing 757,
glide slope
USAir
capturing, let's go
3369er.
flaps,
UPS 5063, holding short of 24, ready for departure. UPS 5063, winds 310 at 12, gusting 21, runway 24, cleared for takeoff. 4 cleared for takeoff.
Oh yeah, I see the runway.
63.
5 miles, just putting the flaps down full.
Autopilot disconnected.
And yellow dampener off. God damn you, American airports running low FPS right now is at 20, 21,
Traffic.
20, 19, and I'm only at 50% of my GPU usage, and I'm still at 20. Oh, you know what? It'll help. Hang on. Let me turn off photogrammetry. Hang on. I think that'll help. Let me do this here. Online. Let's turn you off. We'll turn off multiplayer.
Southwest 1289, hold short of runway 33.
Holding short of runway 33, Southwest 1289.
1,000.
Hey, that helped a bit. Now we're back up to 30 frames a second. Just kidding. Now we're down to 25 again. 20. 22. 27. 23, 25.
Approaching runway 24.
It's hard to land when the frame rate's so choppy. Golly. I thought we'd be fine at an airport like this. I didn't expect this airport to give me this kind of issues. I expected like JFK, Boston. This sucks, this landings. This glide slope action is fucking horrible.
Southwest 1289, hold short of runway 33.
500.
Holding short of runway 33, Southwest 1289.
Plus 100. Minimums.
Glide slope.
Bradley Tower,
Really fucked.
2606, established on the ILS runway 24.
20.
Roxy 2606, roger.
10.
Ground idle.
Yeah, come out the butt cheeks. Look at them. Look at them spreading them butt cheeks.
Southwest 1289, hold short of runway
USAir 3369er, Bradley Ground, taxi to Terminal A, Gate 25 via Charlie 2, Charlie Sierra. Good day.
Ladies and
Oh, I'm not
gentlemen,
even moving.
welcome to Bradley International Airport. Did you know that Hartford, the capital of Connecticut, is known as the insurance capital of the world? Thank you for flying with America West today. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with America West. The local time is 9:24 in the morning. For those with upcoming connections, please note the following. Flight 250 to Chicago O'Hare departs at 10:15 from Gate A3, and Flight 420 to Atlanta departs at 10:30 from Gate A5.
That was a fun little flight. I'm not happy about the frame rate being so shitty around airports still. I was really hoping that Microsoft would have that kind of thing fixed by now, especially being that this is all streamed. Well, not all of it, but most of it's streamed. Like, there's no reason to have frame rates that low when you're landing at an airport, especially an airport like this. This is not like JFK. This is not Boston. This is not Heathrow. You know, this is not Frankfurt. It's fucking Bradley International in Connecticut or some shit. I'm not worried about shutting the airplane down. I just want to park it. I turned off state saving. I don't really see a point to turning it on these airplanes. On the F-28, I see a big, like, I think it makes sense for me, at least on that airplane. On this airplane, everything that is pretty much off anyways when you jump in the airplane that needs to be off. Hopefully the air marshal will be here. I like when the air marshal's here with his little sticks. Landing lights, taxi lights, runway lights are off. What's up, Roberta? Oh, there's our guy. Right gate. Right. You guys are smart. You guys are smart. Oh shit, we're still moving. Thought I put the parking brakes on. There we go. Alright, good enough. That's good. That's a good place for the gate. I wonder if we can see it from the cabin. Oh yeah. You sure can. I wonder if we've unboarded, if we could see people like coming out. If only GSX was working properly, I'd be able to check it out. All right, I am getting out of here. There's a almost 100% chance that I will not be on tomorrow night. A very, very small chance. If I play tomorrow night, I think I'm going to play an actual game, not Flight Simulator tomorrow night. I think I might play like Ghost of Tsushima, or I don't know. I've been very big into Japan culture lately. Now that I've been watching Shogun, and a lot of the outfits that are in Shogun, I'm like, I know that. I've seen that hat before. I know who the Ronin are. Oh shit! I know. I fought those guys. Pulled an Air China. Yeah, man. I don't know. Is that good? Is pulling an Air China good? Is that? Did you win something good for that? That's good, man. Pulling Air China's good. They fly to a lot of good places. Bangkok and Thailand and all over China. Did you pull an Airbus? What kind of Air China did you pull? Yeah, I think I might play a regular game tomorrow night if I do anything tomorrow. Well, shit, it looks like we disconnected. Oh, we're reconnected now. Oh, they crashed into a gate recently. No shit, I didn't know that. Oh, I pulled an Air China. Yeah. Sometimes those jokes kind of just go like right over my head. I get it now. Yeah, we can say that. We can say it's partially my fault, partially their fault. this would just be another airplane that I get fired from. We've already been fired from JetBlue. We've been fired from American, Lufthansa. I'd have to go back and see who else we've been fired from. We've also been fired from a couple of private jets for nosediving, making the people sick. I'd have to go back. We've been fired from a few jobs. I didn't know they crashed into a gate. I heard about that. I saw the United Airlines flight that was landing and took out a light pole while it was landing. I think that's pretty dope. Like, you got to be really close to the ground to take out a light pole. That's wild. So yeah, I'll have to check out that Air China. I didn't know that that happened. All right, I'm getting out of here. I got to get up early tomorrow for work. I can't miss any more time from work, otherwise I'm going to be fired. I have 142 days until I can not call into work. until I can be late without... No, even if I'm late now, if I call in, if I'm late by more than 4 hours, I'm going to be fired. That sucks, and I'm like one of the best producers they have there, but I've been a little too liberal with some of the rules they have there, I guess. It is what it is. I went through it last year. I can go through it again this year. Just not have to miss any work unless it's scheduled. All right, that's about it, my friends. Have a good Thursday. I will see you probably not tomorrow night. I might be on Discord. Maybe tomorrow night. Maybe we'll do Ghost of Tsushima or something like that. But other than that, I'll be back on Friday night. See y'all on the next episode. Oh, yeah, I like working. Working's not a problem. I actually enjoy my job. It's just, sometimes life happens and you're late. I just don't have any more of those. I've used up all 9 lives. I'm pretty much like, next time I miss my landing, that's it. I'm just going to keep on falling. So, all right, I will see y'all next time. See you.